Welcome to day 18 of the Yoga Challenge for St. Jude's Hospital and the American Cancer Society. So please join me for at least a 30-minute session on warming up our bodies, stretching, toning, balancing, breathing, of course, and relaxation. So let's begin. Please stand. Shake everything out. Warm your muscles up. We'll lubricate our joints. Let me turn another light on here. One never knows what it really looks like. So let's begin. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down. Check the posture and up again. Inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor and bring the arms up. Inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now check that posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. We're going to start from the bottom and work up to warm our bodies up. Again, to warm the muscles and lubricate the joints. So we're going to start with our feet out, about twice the width of the shoulders. Hips tucked under as best you can here, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Place the hands on the waist or the hips. Push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Roll to the left. Come back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, push forward and roll to the right. Roll back. Roll left. Roll forward. Let's go in the opposite direction. Roll left. Roll back. Roll right. And roll forward. Back to the center. Toes out. Heels in to about a 45-degree angle for the feet. Nice and tall, hips tucked under as best you can, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower to the T position, palms down. Reach with the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right, knee over the foot, abs remain in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch to the left in the same manner. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may hold it here or reach toward the floor. Up, inhaling. Keep that back long. Exhale, left. Whatever you did on the right, do on this side as well. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat one or cross over, opening to the back. Abs in tight. Look up. Breathe. Try not to put real weight on the lower arm if you can help it. Center, inhaling, T position. Exhale, whatever you did on the right, do on the left as well. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms again to the T position, palms down. Lengthen. Bring the feet in a bit. Still keep those feet at a 45-degree angle. Bend both knees and lower the hips down. Knees over those feet, torso tall, palms up, and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything in. Shake those feet out as if you're shaking off water. Arms, hands. Now, nice and tall again, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Still working on the lower part of our bodies a bit. Put the hands on the front of the thighs. I'll turn to the side. Keep the torso tall, shoulders back and down, but bend at the hips. Upper arms are by the torso. You don't want to round that back, so you want to keep the back as long and flat as possible. As you bend at the hips, push out through those glutes. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Abs always in tight. Breathing. Go to your limit and hold it. Try to keep the legs as straight as possible. If you have to modify and soften the knees, you just won't quite get the same hamstring and glute stretch, but listen to your body. Then release and relax down. Head, neck, and arms relax. Abs are in tight. Feet are parallel. No more than shoulder width apart if at all possible. They can touch as well. Keeping the legs and tips stationary, you can rotate the upper body to the right. Fingertips can be on the back of the thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor, or on a prop. Keep the abs in tight, breathing. And in a fluid motion, keeping the legs and tips stationary, rotate over to the left in the same manner. Fingertips on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a prop. Breathing, abs in tight. Then rotate back to the center. Let the upper body just relax down, but keep the abs in nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe. Then slowly round up. One vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Now check that posture again, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, arms long and tight, shoulders down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, lower the left arm and bring that right arm straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side. Weight evenly distributed on both legs and feet. Abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, staying in the same plane here. Stretch. The same on this side of your body. Weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees, knees directly over the feet. Arms, an extension of the spine. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. Look up at those fingertips if you can. Keep those abs in tight. Push out through the glutes as you're bent at the hips. Breathing. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach up, lengthening the body, or arch back, reaching back. Still lengthen as you arch back, looking at the fingertips if you can. Jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Then up inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms in front of you in the parallel position, parallel to the floor and to each other. Nice and tall, turn to the side, and reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades, keeping those abs in nice and tight. Breathe. Then release and bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together, straighten the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together the best you can. And if you want a little more, bend the knees, knees over the feet, abs in tight. Push out to the glutes as you're bent at the hips, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Arms can be low or high or anywhere in between. Lengthen that spine. Don't forget to breathe. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either hold it here, opening the chest, breathing, or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch. Breathe. And then release. Coming up, inhaling. Exhale, keep the shoulders back, but bring them up by the ears so you have no neck. Arms are relaxed. You're breathing. And then release and reach down, long, long arms, shoulders back, long neck. Imagine touching the floor with the top of your head and the fingertips touching the ceiling with the top of the head and the floor with the fingertips. Breathe and then release. Check the posture and take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Now, bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathe. Now stand nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. We're going to loosen up our heads and necks. So lower the chin to the chest, press the chin into the chest. Release, heavy head roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the head heavy throughout this posture to really get a stretch on the opposite side of the neck. If you have any neck issues, only roll in the front, back and forth as we roll in the back. If you can, heavy head, center back. Right shoulder. Check that posture. Always feel a stretch of the opposite side of the neck. And heavy head to the center front chest. The chin is pressing into the chest. Release. Opposite direction. Roll to the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down, abs in tight. Back if you can. Left. Center front, but press that chin into the chest. Release. Now center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, just turn your head at your own pace from side to side, rolling it a bit around. But whatever you do in one direction, go in the other to balance your body. And try not to go too quickly so you don't hurt yourself. And then come back to the center. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. Move your hips from side to side, bending the knees and shaking the arms and hands out. And then shake each foot and leg out as well. We're going to add a little balance to this. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. Nice and tall. Have the hands on the waist or the hips. Focus on that spot. I'm going to do the right side first. So take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, bring the knee up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring the left knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Knees over the feet. Up, inhaling, right side again. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Focus on your spot. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to the back. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Focus on that spot. Exhale, bring the left leg forward in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the side. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale to the back. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet, abs in tight. Up, inhaling. Exhale again. Move your hips from side to side, shaking everything out, including your feet. And I believe we're ready for sun salutation. We're going to do a flow, Surya Namaskar A. It's a very quick sun salutation. It's the beginning sun salutation. So nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. I'll say the names in Sanskrit and try to describe a bit in English as well. Arms up, inhaling, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward, Uttanasana, palms on the floor beside the feet. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor, flat back. Exhale, slide the feet back into Chaturanga Dandasana, low hover. Inhale, upward dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, fingertips on the floor. Exhale, Uttanasana, palms on the floor, abs in tight. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, up high. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, up again, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Very good. That's a beginning one. It's a flow. So you breathe in and out of it. And now we're going to hold the posture as we go. It's going to work your muscles a little bit more. It'll tone and actually build a little more strength. Nice and tall. Hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Arms up, inhaling, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach up, lengthen, or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips. And first, just let the upper body relax. Stand. Keep those abs in tight, legs as straight as possible. And then come into either Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor, nice flat back, pushing out through the glutes, head and neck, and extension of the spine, or Uttanasana with the palms on the floor beside the feet. You can always use a prop. You can use a block or a book if you need to on each side of your body. Breathe. Now bend the knees enough to slide the left and the right foot back. Hips in the air, up on those toes. Push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen. Rotate the shoulders down from the outside. And breathe in this downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing, you can always modify on your knees if you choose. Breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight and try to keep the back as long and flat as possible. Downward dogs and planks will help you with your upper body strength and core strength. Lower the hips now to a plank or a high hover position, high on the shoulders. Head and neck and extension of the spine. Try to make sure your rear end's not sagging or sticking up as best you can. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Engage those core muscles. Now we're going to open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with the left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack the feet on top of each other, or bring that top leg up. Whichever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. If you want, you can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check your posture, make sure you're stable, and then open to the other side. And whatever you did on the other side of your body, try to do on this side as well. Breathing. You want to lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Check that posture. Bend the elbows, come down to an elbow plank or a low hover. High on those shoulders. You can always modify by lowering the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor. And you'll basically be in an elbow cobra, which we'll do in a bit. But high on those shoulders, engage those muscles in your entire midsection. Breathing. Now we're going to do a dolphin here. So bring the hips up into the air and walk your feet up, bending at the hips, head between the arms, feet hip width apart. Push those heels down toward the floor. Push out through those glutes as you bend at the hips. Lengthen the back. Abs are in tight and you're breathing in this dolphin posture. Now walk the feet back. And again, come into that low hover, that elbow. Plank. Breathing. And now just to work on your upper body strength, you can hold it here or come back using your palms. Just to use those muscles. Check that posture. Now come back down if you can and hold it here just briefly into that elbow plank or low hover, and then quads and tops of the feet to the floor in this elbow cobra. High on the shoulders. Look up and breathe, jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. And you can also come into the Sphinx by placing the palms on the floor in front of you, forearms on the floor as well. Breathing. And you may hold it here breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage. Elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra. High on those shoulders. Look up and breathe. Now bend the knees enough to plant the toes on the floor behind you. Pick those hips up into the air. And again, come up on those toes. Push the heels down, lengthen. Come into that downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing. And you may hold it here. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk the dog. Keeping the toes on the floor, bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up, back and forth at your own pace. Walking your dog. Breathing. Feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. Push both heels down. Then lower the hips enough to slide the left and the right foot back up to the front of your mat. And again, come into Ardha Uttanasana. Fingertips on the floor beside the feet, pushing out to the glutes. Abs in tight and flat back as best you can. And then hold it there, or again come into Uttanasana. Palms on the floor or blocks or props beside your feet. Breathing, abs in tight, no stress on the head and neck. Then release the hold. And you may round up one vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms relaxed as we did before. You can bend the knees to modify coming up, or arms at your ears or your sides. Flatten the back as you slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach upward or arch back. Reaching back, jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now, let's get down to the floor, hopefully without using our hands for support. Wow, it is already 30 minutes, 31 actually. So I'd still like to do just a little bit on the floor and then we'll relax. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. One vertebra at a time. And as the head and neck comes to the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up, perpendicular to the floor. Remember, if you have back issues, bend the knees first and then bring those legs up straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Lower back is against the floor as best you can and the abs are in tight. Circle those feet round and round. And then change direction with those circles to balance our bodies as best we can. And then point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, open the legs, place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure down. Keeping the lower back against the floor and the abs in tight and the shoulders on the floor. And if you can keep the legs straight with all that, put the hands down on the calves or the ankles. But listen to your body and do what works for you. Keep the pressure on those open legs and don't forget to breathe. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Bring the legs up perpendicular to the floor, inhaling. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position. Breathe. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side. Massaging that back against the floor. Breathing. Massaging and promoting circulation to hopefully prevent pain. Come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Hands on the back of the thighs. And keep that lower back against the floor and try to bring those straight legs towards you. If you can't, just hold them up there as best you can. But keep that lower back against the floor, the shoulders against the floor as best you can as well. Try to keep those legs nice and straight. Point the toes and feel the muscles. Flex the feet and feel those muscles. It will be different. It is for me. Relax the feet. Straighten those legs up again, perpendicular to the floor. And now slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly bring that right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight. Lower back is against the floor. Legs are relaxed, but the arms are tightly hugging the one leg in. If you have any kind of knee issues and this is uncomfortable, then you can put the hands on the back of the thighs and relax the knee. Or just put your hands on the shins if you don't have any issues. If you want a little more, you can bring the head up toward the knee, keeping the abs in tight in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down, straighten that leg up perpendicular to the floor, point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and slowly lower that straight leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. You're not quite sure what 6 inches is when you think you've got it. Your head up and check it out. Don't hurt yourself, but you can always check it out. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, push down with those arms and slowly bring the left leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing on this side of your body. Modify if you need to, listen to your body, and always breathe in the postures we're doing it with. There are some that you hold your breath, but we're not going to do any here. And if you want a little more, you can raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position, keeping the abs in tight. Then lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, straighten that leg up, perpendicular to the floor, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower the straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Again, you can check what you think 6 inches might be. Not too bad. And then point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale and just relax your body in that corpse posture. Feet flopped out to the sides, palms up with the arms at your sides, near your hips, palms up with the fingers naturally curling them. Shoulders resting down into the surface below you. Take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly release everything from those lungs out of slightly parted lips. Continue to breathe on your own. And soon we'll take another deep breath into our systems together. And when we exhale, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything, including our faces and our necks. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And release. and just rest down into the surface below you. You may want to put something under your knees or cover yourselves with towels or blankets. Roll your heads from side to side to find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Whatever you need to do so you can fully relax your body. Your eyes are closed. Your shoulders are resting down into the surface below you. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in your safe place. You're resting down into the surface below you, wherever that might be in your safe place. We're going to move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles just a little bit more. Focus first on the hands and the fingers. Relax the muscles. Release the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in the wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows as you relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles, release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles. Relax the shins as you relax the calves. Release the joints in the knees as you relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps and thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relaxing the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. The legs are relaxed, the arms are relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and spinal area. Relax the lower muscles, the lower back muscles, as you relax the spinal column, moving up between them. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso, and relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spinal column. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Focus now on the chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Relax the shoulders a little bit more, allowing them to sink a little deeper into the surface below you in your safe place. Now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Breathe. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips. Relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks, nose, ears, eyes, and temples. Relax the brow. Smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead, at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it's time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees, hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise your head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position. Sit cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, or in whatever manner suits your body now. Nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started, and thank you for joining me on this day 18 of the Yoga Challenge for St. Jude's and the American Cancer Society. Thank you so much for being here. Feedback is always good. Namaste.